Hello everyone, been a while. How are you doing? Anyways, as I should be. I swear I saw someone, yeah, I did. I haven't played this game in forever, but I am not a bad player. So I would like to give just an update video, I guess you could say. And basically it's just a video to show like what everything's been up to, whatever. And basically just kind of where everything has been, a recap of the past few years. As you guys know, you know, I've been on YouTube. It's just about 4 years gonna be at this point. And well, it's just that like, it's just that I've had a lot of fun doing this, you know, doing YouTube, playing Dead by Daylight, obviously one of my favorite games if you guys haven't guessed by how long I've uploaded it. But you're probably wondering from the start, you know, and like wonder about Castle Crashers and all that, since that's where this all started from, and basically the stuff with all my friends. Well, I started playing Castle Crashers because I was really invested in the game. I really loved it. I don't know why I did. It was just my type of game. It was made by the Behemoth, and they just make great games, I feel like. So I thought when I started it would be fun, and I got really invested into the game. And basically I just got really invested in the game, and I had a lot of fun with it. I loved playing Insane Mode, and I really loved playing with my friends Minddog and End of Slayer. As you know, End of Slayer has made a video about his whole update and everything about that. And, well, you know, I thought I'd just do the same thing. Maybe Minddog will, maybe he won't. I think it's better to play in a game, though, so you guys actually have something to watch while we're doing this. But, I just got really invested into Castle Crashers, and I thought that it was a fun game. I played Insane Mode, I got good with my friends. At least I think I'm good, maybe I'm not. But, I don't know. After that, they just kind of grew old of the game, and I didn't really like playing alone as much anymore. And I was introduced to Dead by Daylight by my friend End of Slayer, who is, like, you know, she's got it on his PlayStation at the time. And I thought it looked like a really interesting game. I played it at his place because I was hanging out with him one day, and we just decided to play it together. Well, not together because, but you know what I mean. I played at his house, we played some killer, and, well, just kind of did our own thing, I guess. So, and, well, I got it on my Xbox the same year, before Freddy came out, before Cannibal, I believe, too. It was right before Cannibal. And I got the game, and I started to get good at it. I played Trapper, I played Survivor, and my first killer, I thought it was my first Survivor, just to level up. But then I became really into Dwight. I don't know what it was. I always believed procedures were the best, you know, like I was told that they were like the way to go with Dead by Daylight, but obviously now that's not really true. But, basically, I eventually just had a lot of fun with it, what I did, and, it's like, what, 3 years later since I've had the game, and I'm still really invested into it. Obviously I haven't played as much recently as you could tell, but, I haven't been uploading it as much. But, you know, that's where the update comes in, and basically, so, basically, I've always been a fan of FIFA and soccer and sports in general. I've always liked those things. And so, you know, I've played FIFA, and I've played, like, Madden, and whatever else, you know, South American. And, I always just, like, enjoyed basically the fact that, shoot. That it was like a sports game, I don't know, playing against my friends, playing sometimes. I just always thought it was still fine by me, you know, never had to have someone with me. And, well, you know, FIFA, I always was better than Madden. I was really more into FIFA because I love soccer a lot more than I do football. Just saying that, just, well, just I always enjoyed it. So, I've been getting back into playing Ultimate Team in FIFA, and building good teams. So I thought I'd just upload some little tiny clips, and even making a bit of a montage, which I haven't uploaded yet, but maybe one day I will. One day I'll eventually upload it. But until that day, I just have to edit it obviously first. Just gotta edit it. And well, anyways, that's where the upload comes in. Got that life stuff, you know, and just, you know, what I'm not just playing video games like 24/7, you know. I don't do that. And you know, I've always enjoyed doing this as like a hobby, you know. And well, my friend and just other random YouTubers have always just kind of made me kind of want to do it, you know, and just kind of show people that it's here. Just and it always seemed fun to me, so I decided to record with my friends first, pretty much with no introduction, let's be honest. If you ever watched my first video, and just had a lot of fun with it, you know. I didn't really care about subscribers, and to be honest, I still don't, because if people are interested in my kind of stuff, you know, then and they want to subscribe on their own, that kind of means a lot more than just telling someone to do it, and because maybe they don't really want to, for one, you know, or people just doing it and they forget about it. But like, if you don't tell them to subscribe, and then you just kind of like let them do it on their own, you know. It's kind of like that whole, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, you know. Like, you can make them subscribe to your channel, but like, that's, people just do that for themselves, you know. Like, this should all be about just actually like enjoying someone's content, you know, not just getting subscribers, so that way someone can just say later, oh my gosh, thank you, this is all thanks to you and your subscription to me, and just, you gave me a living. It just there should be more about like making the people who watch your videos happy, and like make them feel like they have something, you know, that they can just like, you know, you get to know the YouTuber through the comments or whatever, or just anything like that. I just think that that's what you should do, and just kind of become like, get to know them, you know, and just have conversations. You don't need to say like, hey, they're subscribers, you know. You could just kind of be yourself around them, you know, just kind of act like another person to them, you know, just ask them how their day was, just like anything, you know. Like, I've seen a lot of YouTubers that do that, and it's always a great thing, you know. I've really always liked that. And you know, you guys may not like feel anything, but I mean, you know what, for all the people who have subscribed to me, like, maybe you just did it because you felt like you were forced, but if you didn't and you actually really enjoy watching my content, then I thank you, and I'm glad that you really enjoy my stuff, because honestly, I somehow miss that. I really try to make you guys laugh. I'm not really that funny though, because yeah, but you know, I do what I can. I'm good at Dead by Daylight. I try to play different games, but obviously it's not always a thing that like Dead by Daylight, it's always something easy I could just come back to, you know. I can always come back to Dead by Daylight. I can come back to Dead by Daylight and just kind of make a quick fun video that just everyone enjoys to watch, you know. And you know, that's always enough. But obviously a different game is not always a bad thing. So like, you know, Minecraft is, you know, a lot of people don't watch that because it's so popular, but still make it just for your own fun reasons, you know. And maybe just those very few people who watch it. But you know what, it's all about the fact of just doing what you have, you know. You don't try to push yourself out for more people. I mean, obviously you do, but like, for the people you have, you should really care about them too. And you know, the fact that 53 people subscribe to me doesn't seem like a lot, but like, I guess it just shows that like 53 people somehow like actually like want to watch me, even if all of them don't do it. But you know, since I've never actually said anything, I just kind of let them do their own thing, and just kind of shows a lot, you know, I think. And well, I think that's a good thing. I honestly really enjoy making videos, putting them out there, and I try to do what I can, just to, even if I don't upload that often, I try to upload as much as I can. I know I've been taking a little break, but you know, I really try to do what I can for everyone, and you know, sometimes trying isn't always enough, but you know, it's just something you do. It's just something you do. And to be honest, it's a good thing. I'll make more videos, I'll try to make more series, and I should probably also mention the update then, more of that, rather than just kind of thinking about everything that's happened through my career, 4 years. Basically, like, what happened to the Castle Crasher series, what happened to all that, you know? So we'll start from the beginning while we load into another game. Updates now, rather than anything else. So the updates, let's just start with like the original Castle Crasher series, the first ever video on my channel with End of Slayer and Mind Dog, 2 of my very good friends, and some that have been with me through like honestly everything. Like they were like my first ever friends, really. And to be honest, they like really like they did a lot for me. And so I thought that we could all just do a YouTube video together. We were all invested into doing one, and Mind Dog already had a channel, so I thought that it would just be easy enough to do. So we all decided to just start a YouTube channel. Well, Mind Dog started his first, and End of Slayer started his a little after mine. But I mean, we just decided to do that. So we played Castle Crashers and just did all that together, just because we thought it would be fun, just to kind of play around a bit, you know, and just not really act like a real YouTube video, but just something to have out there, you know? And because always your first video is always one of a first impression, and for a lot of people more than anything. So, you know, you just gotta make that right. And, well, I thought we did really well, too. But the series didn't go anywhere, though. Like, we just kind of, we wanted to, but just kind of stuff happened after that, and we just kind of quit it, you know? But, like, we thought that it would be really fun to just kind of continue that, but, like, as an actual series. So, you know, we continued to, like, just kind of continued to, like, make our, series, but just with different characters and all that, just to kind of start something new. And, well, I thought that always went really well. We got a lot more episodes in, but with End of Slayer and Mind Dog, you know, we're all 3 people. We're busy, you know, we can't always get together. And like I was saying earlier, with the whole, they kind of got out of Castle Crashers, and we all kind of did. After we kind of got really busy, like, after that, it just kind of, like, the series kind of stopped, unfortunately. It's sad, because I really, really loved the series, but you know, maybe one day we'll continue it. But what we can do now is like just kind of make videos together over our PlayStations, obviously, and just kind of record them together, you know. But you know, we don't have Castle Crashers on this because, you know, the way that the Behemoth works. And you know, I think that we should really just like focus on making new games for everyone and just have fun all together, you know, just like how it should be. Just have fun and, you know, just do what you can to make people laugh. And, you know, I think together we're always a good trio. And you know what? That's what matters. We had another friend, and his name was Toxic, you know. And you know, we played some games with him. He was nice and he was British, so I mean, it's like the best combo. If you're like British, then you're like the best person ever. So, but he was a great dude, but we all just kind of went our separate ways. They kind of stopped talking to him for a while. I don't know why, but like, I was the only one who really kept in contact with him, unfortunately. And it was hard, you know? It was honestly just, it was tough. But you know, I would love to record with him again. I don't know if he ever will with us again or not, but, you know, maybe one day all together again. But, you know, it was out of all more the 3 weirdos playing Castle Crashers, you know, and now it's 3 weirdos playing a game, whatever that game may be. It's always just those 3 weirdos doing it. So, I hope to kind of continue that, and you know, I think we'll have a lot of fun with it, no matter what kind of games we do all together. So yeah, that's just kind of what happened with that series. And after that, we just kind of all started recording for our own channels. And whenever we were free on our own time, that's like what we would do and how we would do it. So, you know, not always were we all free at the same time just to record stuff. But you know, with this whole quarantine thing with the coronavirus, COVID-19, then you know we get a good chance now to all just record together, I guess, and just kind of go back to what we were. You know, just do what we can. And you know, whenever we were all together, we'd love to record Dead by Daylight, all three of us together. You know, we all loved the game. We were all very invested into the game. We all just thought it would be a great game to just kind of, it would just be a great game to just play and stream together if we could when we did Survive with Friends and kill your friends and whatever else. It was just always a fun thing to do. And we would just kind of do it on our own time. Too. And yes, I'm fully aware I have a Mori. I was gonna Mori everyone on their last hook. But I think that like it's just a good thing that we have together and that we should continue with all of us, and you know, whatever we decide to do alone is also not a bad thing, I personally think. So I honestly think that we should record more together. We eventually will. But, you know, one day that'll happen. And until that day, though, I guess we'll just have to see. But, I really enjoy, obviously, playing Dead by Daylight with everyone. Just even playing it on my own as Killer, because I love playing Killer. But, you know. So that brings us over to why I kind of stopped recording Dead by Daylight and all those other random games. Well, I would say that playing games like Friday 13th, you know, it was free on PlayStation, and like I said with Xbox, like, you know, I was always way more invested in Xbox than PlayStation, which eventually I'll come back to later and explain more about that, but right now I'm on this topic. So, Friday 13th, I love playing it, we all had it. Easy game to play, we thought, you know. There's more toxic End of Slayer and I, but you know, not in its complete form, I guess I should say. But basically, it was just always just a nice little thing to do together, nice little chill a bit, you know, whatever. And you know, after that, just kind of things happened again. Weren't always free, but. And Friday the 13th isn't always the most fun thing to record on your own, but, you know, I thought everything was good. So, after that, then, we, just kind of did what we had to, and what we had to do was just kind of bring content out, but we all kind of stopped at that, you know, before this whole COVID incident, you know, we all had our own things. We loved doing what we were doing outside of just YouTube's, you know, we liked hanging out with each other in real life if we could, but if we couldn't, then we've honestly just had fun just being outside and hanging out with other people that we really enjoy to talk to and love and whatever. But I think that everyone takes a break on YouTube, you know, and it's the people who stick by that know that, you know, things just kind of happen with YouTube, you know. You're not always just gonna be there and recording like I thought you always would be, but you know, it's never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. So, I personally think that, you know, great thing to do with YouTube. So, you know, obviously just being alone, playing games and whatever, and just being out in real life, just doing what we can, you know. It was always such an interesting thing. I've always enjoyed it, but. You know, there's always room for the future to bring more things, and well, it's always just a good thing to do. I personally think that I would love to record more videos of different than just Dead by Daylight. As I said, Dead by Daylight's just easy, and I also like to record a Dead by Daylight on my Xbox, because my Xbox has a lot more of my prestige characters and everything, and I think it will all just be so much more interesting. I'm not a low rank on there, well, not low, like 15, because I haven't played PS4 in a long time. But I'm rank 8 killer and rank like 11 survivor, I think. So, you know, but obviously just kind of taking a break from Dead by Daylight too has been kind of an influence there. But, you know, it's kind of just what happens. Kind of just do other stuff, and, well, you know. So I've found some different ways that I can now record some gameplays on Xbox easily enough, and most likely edit them. And, you know, with cross-platform coming out with, like, Xbox, you know, and PlayStation's Dead by Daylight, and that might be interesting, you know, having my, like, ultimate set versus, like, End of Slayer's ultimate set and Dead by Daylight and Mind Dog's ultimate set and whatever, just having, like, all the players right there. Like, right here, you know, I'll show you some of my characters. They're just not as good, you know, like, I mean, I've put in some good hours in this game, but not as much as, like, Xbox. It's kind of like that whole, like, make a new account and you have to start from the beginning. But people like to do that, you know, and I honestly think that it's been really fun and enjoyable to kind of just start back and, you know, hang out with some of the people. Like End of Slayer and Mind Dog on PlayStation, because End of Slayer doesn't have an Xbox and Mind Dog hardly goes on it, so, you know, it's a good place just to kind of communicate with all of them and just kind of do our own thing. Could start, like, really any kind of series, I guess, that I want to, and make new videos and do whatever, but, you know, all those past videos and, like, with the Castle Crashers, let's just say, you know, that's most likely going to be done. I doubt we're ever going to go back to that. I mean, there's a chance, but I doubt it. My old Minecraft series, that's just kind of a dud. I don't know why I did that. It was just kind of, I was bored and decided to record it. Bad quality videos too, so. But, you know, maybe I could start up a new Minecraft series, but I'd obviously want to be co-op, because alone Minecraft's just kind of boring, I think, you know, and not really enjoyable to watch to everyone, you know. I feel like you guys probably wouldn't want to watch a solo Minecraft playthrough. I think if we're going to do something, we should do it, you know, always with my friends, you know, and Slayer, Mind Dog, and, you know, because we're all more fun together. Like, you know, you have someone there to talk to and make you laugh. Like, everyone's better in a group, you know, and, like, I feel like we would be better in a group. We all just do better with people, and so I think that our group would really suit and help everything. And, I'll do whatever I can on Xbox, and I'll play different games on PS4 and just do whatever. I'll keep streaming because I really enjoy streaming. You know, just a great way to just kind of do a lot of stuff, but, like, not without, like, the different recordings and all that, you know? So, just kind of, like, taking the fact of all the stuff that's in the past and just kind of leave it in the past, because it's kind of like this is a new year, you know, and we start with new stuff from the future going on, you know? And, you know, everything in the past, just kind of leave it there. BattleBlock Theater was always very fun, but once, like, with Castle Crashers, you know, not much in it anymore. And hanging out and all that, it's just different. So, you know, obviously, a lot of those Xbox only games will be, like, not really likely to happen anymore. But, you know, Dead by Daylight, on both consoles will remain, I would say. Friday the 13th on either thing, I would say, would also be very nice. Even though I haven't played that game in a long time. And I also like to play with someone too, probably, like Mind Dog, or End of Slayer, as I've said, like, a lot of times. Or even Toxic, because I miss that guy. But, it's just, you know, just kind of do what you can. And whatever series you throw out there, or any video, I just hope it's different, unique, and you like it, you know? Because, you know, not everything's going to be unique, everything's going to be great. But everyone is different when they record their videos, and, you know, you always just gotta kind of take that into consideration when you watch a YouTuber, and, you know, just kind of take the updates and the recaps that we give. And a lot of you guys, since you guys have your own channels, consider your content, since if you comment or whatever, then, I mean, you do, whether you make videos or not, you're still a YouTuber. But, yeah, just do what you can, do what you do, and I hope that everyone will continue to watch my videos and enjoy them. Don't subscribe if you don't want to, and if you want to dislike my videos because you hate them, then go ahead, I don't really care. The dislike button is there to show what people are interested in and not interested in. Obviously, people have taken that to an extent of if they hate the person, or if they want to harass them, that's something. But, you know, the dislike button is there to show that you don't like the content. The like button is there to show you like the content. I'm not gonna just say like the video if you don't enjoy the content, because the content is there for you to enjoy. But if you don't enjoy it, then you're lying if you're putting a like down, you know? Wouldn't you say? Like, if you want to put a dislike because you didn't like it, and you give some feedback, then, I mean, that's a way to make this whole community better, I would say, you know? Just explain why you didn't like it, I guess, you know? Just kind of say, like, I didn't like it, and I think it's this, and take suggestions and all that from people, because at the end of the day, it's not you watching your videos, it's the people that you make the videos for, and your subscribers, and just the people who find you in recommendations, you know? You gotta take their suggestions and what they say, because honestly, it's what matters, you know? Like, this is what people enjoy and want to watch, you know? They want to make you get better, I feel, you know? And, you know, showing support is one thing, but, like, it's you know, like, it's a good thing to do that, but it's better just to kind of explain, you know, if things are going wrong and what you can do to make it better, you know? Because it's not a bad thing to dislike a video if you're just kind of explaining why the video wasn't good, you know, and what they can do better. Maybe they need to talk louder, maybe they need to just have more energy, or just, like, have more fun doing it, you know? You don't need to be so serious making your YouTube videos. You can have a lot of fun and just kind of laugh along and yell and scream at raging moments, and, you know, people like to see that. They don't just want to see, like, kind of like a whole kind of channel. It's just like, hey, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and, you know, today we're making another video of, well, Minecraft, and Fortnite, because, yeah, we all love that. But, sorry if you guys love those games, but, I mean, you know, just saying common things. You know, and then they talk in their videos like, yeah, you know, no, gotta get this tree, just gotta do this, and at the end of the video, they just go, and make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell, because it's like a second subscribe button to hit the, you know, so you never miss any of my videos, you know? You gotta hit that bell, you know what I'm saying? Just so you can watch my videos. So, you know, it's just, like, it's a common YouTuber, it gets old, you know? Commenters just saying first, whatever. It can get old too. It's just, you know, you want to start something new, you want to do something new. And, you know, not everything's gonna be original, but, you know, if you kind of just say what you're doing, why you're doing it, from, like, who you got it from or whatever, then it's not really a bad thing, I guess, usually, you know? Like, if you want to mix it up a bit, you know, just kind of explain what you're doing and who you got it from, if it's not really that original. But, you know, it's just something that, it's always just a learning process with YouTube. You always just kind of do different things, try new things, just, you know, it's just what you do, just like with real life. You just do different things, you try different things, make friends along the way, it's just like that with YouTube, you know? So, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this, like, update and recap. It's not really the most fun video, obviously, but it kind of just explains from then to now, I guess you could say, and kind of just things that have been missing with the whole breaks and all that, and the fact that, you know, we're not always just going to be able to make videos, because that can sometimes take time, sometimes not, but, you know, sometimes you just kind of have our own things to do outside of YouTube, and just kind of like to do that, you know? So, you know, it's always a good thing to do, I think, to just, you know, do that, and making videos when you can, to the people who enjoy them, and I'm glad that for the people who stuck around through this thing, I'm glad you enjoy my content. And you know what? My manager would really like to know, like, all this stuff too, you know, kind of what my plan is. And, you know, he helps me with some of my video ideas and all that, you know. You know, my manager's got me. So, but, you know, just kind of do what you can. And glad you guys stuck around for as long as you have. And if you don't, then it's your choice. But you know what? Hope you guys always enjoy this. If not, then I hope later maybe you do, or maybe you find someone better. You know, that's always the thing. Maybe you could just find someone better too. But yeah, I think with that, that'll leave off this video. And well, all I'm gonna say is make sure you have a good day. And I hope if you're not, then it gets better. And every day from now on. Bye.